Welcome to Monday Musings with Kissa, where I share what the heck happened last week, what's going on this week, and a story time. Not in that particular order. This is the video companion to my Substack newsletter that I send every single Thursday. So if you're not already subscribed, there's a button here where you can do so. And content as of this recording is currently free. All right, y'all, let's talk about last week. It felt like a great week, to be honest with you. I feel like we're really getting our stride when it comes to working out our business schedule and just fitting in all the things that we're responsible for. Adulting, am I right? On the business side, like I said, we've really been trying to iron out our production schedule. And the way that it looks right now is the beginning of the week, the first half of the week is slotted for Ninong's Dessert Lab production. So we usually do production for our pancake mix and ube spread. And at the beginning of the week, I also do my content creation. So that's where I'm slotting content because at the end of the week, we're focused on markets. So we're doing production for farmers market. I'm helping Charlie make onigiri for farmers markets and pop-ups. And it seems to be working out and very smooth when it comes to our scheduling in this way. So we're going to probably be keeping our schedule this way for a while. And then on the personal side, to kick off last week, I'm so glad that I decided to take one full day to recover and clean up after Micah's birthday party because the beginning of the week didn't feel like this big heavy load on my shoulders, which usually tends to happen whenever we have a party at our house. So that started the week off to a really great start. It helped me to really feel in the pocket, which helped me to be productive on the business side. And then over the weekend, we spent time with family and we took the kids to Disney for Micah's birthday. So it was an amazing weekend. Now let's talk about this week. Well, I would have to say this week, the exhaustion definitely caught up to me. I have felt really tired to start off this week, and I'm sure it's mostly just because we had family stuff and then we went to Disney, and I'm just feeling really tired from that, which is totally okay. We do have a good amount of personal things going on this week. We have a dentist appointment for the kids. We also have dance starting back up for both of them. And then we are going to continue swim on Saturdays. So on the personal side, things are definitely still really busy. And then a lot of big things happening in the business this week. So we have our Expo West event that we're going to be sampling at this Tuesday. And great news, our ube spread is making huge traction on Amazon. So we're going to take the rest of the week to focus on production so that we can restock our Amazon store. And then of course, work on our farmers markets at the end of the week. Loaded week in both personal and business life as per usual. But to be honest, I can't complain because I feel so blessed in comparison to years prior. We did not have this much traction or any movement in the business. And so to see us feeling busy, having to adjust to a busier schedule is something that I'm so grateful for because this is not something that we had last year. And then for a story time, if I can share with you guys just the amazing things that are happening with the business and how we had the opportunity to trade show for this event this coming Tuesday. So the event that we're going to be sampling at is hosted by an organization called the Well Network. And they are hosting an event. It's a pitch slam competition as well as a reception in conjunction and in tandem to Expo West. Now, it was a goal of ours last year to be able to trade show at an event. And the event that we were hoping to trade show at was this event called Winter Fancy Food, which is held in San Diego. All that to say, unfortunately, things didn't work out and we weren't able to trade show at San Diego this year. But we felt really good about the decision to not move forward with it because there were just things in the way that were kind of telling us and giving us this gut feeling that we just needed to wait. Now, mind you, Winter Fancy Food Show is not the only trade show that we could participate in, but because of budget reasons and because we are very new to trade showing, we were pretty much set on the fact that we were not going to trade show for the rest of the year because of budget constraints. We just kind of decided it's all good. We will probably trade show in 2027. That way we can get all our ducks in a row. We can plan a little bit farther in advance so that everything works out and we're prepared as best as we can. So we moved on to other things. We started focusing on our Amazon store. We started focusing on different ways that we can reach more buyers in different ways. And lo and behold, last month, I get an email from our merchant service, which is Shopline. At the second half of last year, we decided to make a switch. We decided to change our online store from the Shopify platform and switch to Shopline. They were actually one of our first investors, and we were so excited to work with them because they're just doing amazing things. And as much as we love them for our online store, there has been so much more value added that never would have been something that we could accomplish with Shopify. And one of those opportunities is the Well Network event that we're going to be sampling at on Tuesday. I got an email from our success team from Shopline, and they emailed saying, "This came across my desk. Shopline is going to be a sponsor for this particular event, and we would love to have you sample because you were one of the first brands that popped into our head where we thought this would be a good match." No charge. We were still able to sample our product and get it in front of people that were attending Expo West. And what I thought was a closed door was actually an open one. So I'm so thankful and blessed for this opportunity to be able to do something that we said we wanted to do without having to spend anything but our valuable time and be able to share our culture and food with people that are going to be attending Expo West. None of that would have happened unless we were open to the idea of changing things up, working with a merchant that not only believes in our products and supports us through our online store, but through other ways as well. What a blessing. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Amidst all the things that you could be watching or listening to, I'm so glad and grateful that you've taken the time to listen to what I have to say. For the full Monday Musings experience, please subscribe to the Substack at justkissa.substack.com. And until the next time, know that you are a blessing, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Bye, friends.